Hello, how y'all doing? Alright, I got a big mouth, so I don't really need a mic. Thank y'all for allowing your babies to be with me these past couple of months. Most of them have never performed, so they are very, very nervous. So even if they make a mistake, just please continue to encourage them, clap them up, let them know it's okay, show them that love. They've learned new skills. They'll be on the piano, some will be singing, some will be dancing, some will be acting, all showcasing their different skills. And enjoy the show. It's about celebrating young, gifted, and beautiful black children. A lot of times we don't celebrate ourselves, but it starts with our babies. We pour into them, we love on them. And so that is what tonight is all about, and I hope that you enjoy the show. Thank you so much.
The trust you even go.
Across waters, my ancestors crossed, stolen, sold, and bought.
But that's the history they don't want to talk.
Young black man, you come from kings and queens, you understand?
Young black queen, you come from great things. Remember.
You come from the souls that made it to land.
You come from the souls that made it to land. You came from the souls that made it to land.
We come from the souls that made it to land.
And you are meant for greatness. It's in God's plan.
Young, gifted, and black. Young, gifted, and black. Young, gifted, and black. Young, gifted, and black. What a lovely, precious dream. To be young, gifted, and black. Open your heart to what I need. Young, gifted, and black. Young, gifted, and black. Young, gifted, and black. Young, gifted, and black. What a lovely, precious dream. To be young, gifted, and black. Open your heart to what I need. 'Cause you know, in this whole wide world, there's a million boys and girls who are young, gifted, and black.
We proudly and boldly claim that we are black kings and queens. Yet, so many of my peers don't know who they are. There are so many layers and challenges existing for black children. And many times, those experiences can affect who they become as an adult. So tonight, we will dive into the power within all of us, honoring those who came before us and telling the truth of our stories now. And for no matter what we face, we must always remember who we are.
Hey, Black Child, do you know who you are? Who you really are? Do you know that you could be who you want to be if you try to be what you can be? Hey, Black Child, do you know where you are going, where you are really going? Do you know that you can learn what you want to learn if you try to learn what you can learn?
Hey, black child, do you know you are strong? I mean, really strong? Do you know you can do what you want to do if you try to do what you can do?
Hey, black child,
Be what you can be. Learn what you must learn. Do what you can do. And tomorrow your nation will be what you want it to be.
Yeah, my problems are adult-like. Suspended so regularly they assume I like to fight. Never wondering, never asking questions, never knowing why. So they simply toss me aside. And I play the role assigned. I survive, I fight, not knowing what joy feels like. Routine are my days as I travel through time, showing up empty and leaving the same. Still I arrive at this learning center, which guarantees me a warm meal, yet shivering surroundings. And still I'm expected to learn. How? No one sees. No one sees me. No one sees. No one sees me. No one sees! No one sees me! So I survive. I fight, not knowing what joy feels like.
Imagine being a child and not experiencing any joy. The joy is an emotion of great happiness. If you don't experience any joy, what would your future look like? We will now hear a script from Wilson's Fences.
I live in too. I ain't scared of you. I was walking by you to get into the house. Because you were sitting on the steps drunk, singing to yourself. You can put it like that. Now I gotta say excuse me to you. You don't count on you no more. That's right. And all you do is talk this dumb stuff. Why don't you just get out of my way? Talking about what you did for me. What'd you ever give me? You ain't never gave me nothing. You ain't never did nothing but try to hold me back. Afraid I was gonna be better than you. All you ever did was try to make me scared of you. I used to tremble every time I heard you call my name. Every time I heard your footsteps in the house, wondering, what's Papa gonna say if I do this? What's Papa gonna say if I do that? What's Papa gonna say if I turn on the radio? Mama too. She tries, but she's scared of you. And I don't know how she puts up with you. After what you did to her. What you gonna do? Give me a whooping? You can't whoop me. You're too old. You're an old man. You're crazy. You know that? You're just a crazy old man. Talking about I got the devil in me. You took Uncle Gabe's money he got from the army, and you built this house to kick them out. Well, come on. Kick me out. I ain't scared of you. Come on. Kick me out, Pops. Come on. Come on. Thank you.
The great August Wilson was able to write plays rooted from the African American experience that still ring true till this day. No matter what we endure, we must always remember that royalty relies within all of us. Now I present to you a performance from Lion King the musical.
I've never seen a king of beasts with quite so little hair. Thus far, a rather uninspiring thing. No, I said that. What I meant was,
saying stop much.
you don't understand this. Now see here.
Around all day.
That's definitely out.
Free and do it all my way.
That's ridiculous.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. What do you mean? It's outrageous. I want to be it. I think it's time that you and I arrange the hearts and hearts.
Kids don't need advice from little hornbills for a start.
If this is where the monarchy is headed, count me out. Out of service, out of Africa, I would never hang about. This child is getting truly out of wing.
Oh, I just can't wait to leave.
National holidays are always being created, but somehow there isn't one to celebrate grandmothers. I don't know who is in charge of the holiday creation, but I need to speak with them immediately. How many people do you know could cook 3 full meals before 8 a.m.? Or someone who could make your day just by telling you how special you are? Someone who lets me, her granddaughter, live with her even though she isn't my mom. Someone who never calls you bad or terrible. Someone who tells you that everything is going to be okay and seals it in with the best cake you ever had. Someone who says, I love you, babe, and actually means it. I don't know who is in charge of the holiday creation, but I need to speak with them immediately.
All right, now that's a fact. Grandmothers have been the backbone of our community for decades. And now, we have a performance from our amazing young girls.
I am young, gifted, brown, beautiful. 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 Young, gifted, brown, beautiful.
That's that chocolate, that melanin. My teeth, my girls in every shade. We put the S's flag. I'm lifting up my sleeves, fixing crowds. That's my thing. She cute as fuck. Junk in that trunk. Brown sugar cinnamon. Your girl, he love that melanin. That's that melanin. Yeah, that's that chocolate. Yeah, we killing them. Yeah, that's that chocolate. That's that melanin. Yeah, that's that chocolate. We be killing them. With all that chocolate.
Be quiet. That's what you gotta tell that mean, that loud. that ugly, that untrue voice. That voice that tells you you're not special. That voice that makes you feel like your brown skin is a bruise. You tell it to be quiet. And you wake up that big, bold voice. That girl, your kinky hair is beautiful voice. That girl, your melanin is poppin' voice. And if anyone speaks against it, wake up your mama so she can get them together in her. Don't play with me, boys!
You know, I say, I am done performing or doing things your way. I am finally choosing to be my whole self, unapologetic. The descendants of kings and queens. I finally find peace in being me. I'm worried about the world's opinion. I am now confident in my knowing, my understanding in who I am, my clarity. My uniqueness makes me special. My hair makes me bold. My skin tone elevates my being. It is not diminished. I claim today that I am finished, done. I am boldly free, unlimited in potential, unworried about the world's opinion, untamed.
You see, there's power in knowing and affirming who you are. So listen up as this next student shows her power.
I'm the type of student who's gonna raise my hand. Yes, full participation. Because if it's one thing you don't know about Ariana, is I don't play about my grades. So it's my first year of my new magnet program, and I was so excited. I raised my hand and proudly answered Ms. Brooks' question. But after I noticed that she has a strange look on her face, she proceeds to say, "Wow, you speak so eloquently for a student of color." What? She actually said it. Student of color. Most say, "You're so smart," or "You're so pretty," or "You could probably be really successful." As if I'm not supposed to be. I'm so tired of teachers expecting mediocrity when they meet me. Expecting me to not speak without a good vernacular. Expecting me to stand behind my white counterparts. I'm tired. Ugh. Are you serious? Are we actually joking here? And not because of any concrete evidence, not because of any behavioral display, simply because I'm black. Hi. Keep you're so pretty for a, wow, your hair is so huge. You're so beautiful for a, well-spoken for a, well-mannered for a, so well-educated for a black girl statement. It's not a compliment.
College. I probably shouldn't know right there. I'm amazed and astonished. The problem is I got a lot of brains with no polish. I got a college to be heard with every word I drop knowledge. I'm a diamond in the rough, a shining piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech is unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. These neurons of these keep getting colder. I show that every word and every disadvantage. I learn to manage. I don't have a good advantage. I want these streets vanished. The plan is to make this spark into a flame, but damn it's getting lost. So let me spell out my name. I am the A-I-D-A-N-D-T-R. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, brain keep on this endless sleep. Essentially, they tax us relentlessly. In case George turns around, runs a spending spree. He ain't never gonna set his descendants free. So there won't be a revolution in the century. Answer me. Don't be shocked when your history books mention me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually you'll see my descendants. And I am not going away my shot. I am not going away my shot. They won't just like my country. I'm just scrappy and hungry. And I'm not going away my shot. I am not going away my shot. I am not going away my shot. They won't just like my country. I'm just scrappy and hungry. And I'm not going away my shot.
I came up life without their monarchy. The unlisted life so leads to anarchy. Anarchy. You say it how you all anarchy. When I fight, I make the other say anarchy.
I'm a tailor's apprentice, and I got jobs with buckets of local apprentices. I dream of a battalion, cause I know it's my chance to socially advance. Instead of sewing some pants and going to the show. You and I do or die. Wait till I saw you in a stallion. With the first black battalion.
Remember your voices, you keep out of trouble and you're done with your choices. I'm with you, but the situation is wrong. You have to be careful you talk. If you talk, you're gonna get shot.
Bird, check what we got. Mr. Lafayette, high rock like Lancelot. I think your pants look hot. Lawrence, I like you a lot. It's time to rock, and then a kettle corn in the pot. What are the odds? The guys will put it all on the spot. Ha, we call conventionalism like it or not. A group of revolutionary ammunition abolitionists. Give me your position, show me where the ammunition is. Oh, am I talking too loud? Sometimes I get up really excited. Shit off the mouth. I never had a group of friends before, but I promise that I'll make y'all proud.
You can find fun to the crowd.
I am not shocked. I am not
to see what we call, who we call our babies. Amen. And I'm Shirley. Pat was actually, she'll be serving pizza later on. We're the co-founders of the Ensemble Company. We're 53 years old. We have been in this community just that long. And this is our residential home now, along with the Fantasy Theater Factory. We both share the space. We have some flyers outside. We are in production now. That's why the kids couldn't use the stage, because it's already set up for the performances that we opened last week with. So if you're interested in seeing the work we do, and if you've never seen the work we do, make sure you get a flyer and come out and support what we're doing. But most of all, I'm here to say what arts have done. We've been running children's theater for years. And but the kids that started out with us years ago has progressed on with their life. We have one who is a regional, who ended up getting a PhD degree, and he is now over regional in Atlanta, Georgia. He used to be the principal, but he moved on to the regional, where he's the director of the regional education department. And he was a troubled kid. He was a troubled kid, but him coming to the arts and being protected to the arts helped us to grow and become a more responsible person. And this is what arts do for kids. It helps them to grow, it helps them discipline, it helps them to be sensitive. Oh, is that all I had to do?
So I just want to ask that you, the parents who would be, thank you for allowing your children to come. They really enjoyed being here, and most of the kids have never been on a stage before. And they worked hard, you know, it was challenging, but they did it. And I just want you to give them another great big round of applause. Now, if you want to see them grow some more, I want you to take a look at what the Fantasy Theater Factory has to offer with the summer camp, where the kids can continue to work in the arts that will help them to continue to grow and love the arts. Like most of us have who's on this stage and teaching kids. We were kids at one time too, and arts came into our life, and this is why we're here today. So we welcome you. We're going to have a little reception in the lobby. Feel free. We got some pizza for the kids. You know, you got to join them in what they like to do. They like eating pizza, so we give them pizza and cupcakes. How about that? So feel free. Come back again, and please support the arts here at the Sandra River Theater. We'd like to thank Mr. Kenyatta, the man out there. He's the one that makes these kids look so good under these lights, and made it possible for us to have a good showing tonight. So thank you so much for coming out.